What's good, you guys? And I'm back with another video, and today I got a story time of when I got into a brawl at a hookah lounge. So let's get into this video. So basically it was 2018, I think, my senior year of high school, and one night me and my friends just decided to go out to the hookah lounge, right? Me and like 4 or 5 people maybe, and we went to the hookah lounge and we got ourselves a booth, right? So we're chilling in the booth all night, smoking hookah, dancing, listening to music, whatever the case may be, chilling. Then, towards the end of the, well, it was already the next day, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. No, 4 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. We're getting ready to leave and, you know, just bounce because we were done. So 4 o'clock in the morning. These guys that come out of nowhere, they weren't in the hookah lounge the whole entire night. We didn't see them at all. They just come up from the back, right? They come out of the back, there's like 3 niggas, right? Just tall, look like they're like 30-something black niggas. Yes, I'm being racist, they was black niggas. Besides the point, right? So these niggas come out from the back, haven't been there at all. They was not in the hookah lounge at all that whole night. Once they come from the back, they pull up to our booth, because our booth is right the closest to the back, and they pull up on my friend named Jazz's, right? Jazz's, they pull up on him and they ask him, oh, you want this, trying to like sell him some bud, whatever the case may be. And he's like, basically my friend Jazz is like, no, I don't want none of your bud because I got a plug near my crib, so I'm good. We're about to go home, I'm good. I don't need nothing from you. But these niggas are drunk, I guess, from the back, whatever. They just keep asking, like, he's basically like, buy my shit. And Jazz is basically like, I don't want your shit, my nigga. So that's how the whole like thing, how they even started interacting with us. So as they're trying to make Jazz's cop some bud, they start talking to my other friend, Juliana, well, which is my girlfriend now, and her cousin, and they start trying to hit on her or whatever. So once they start trying to hit on both of them, I just told Juliana to come towards me, and like, I can't do anything if you're on that side of the booth. So basically I just told her to come over to my side and, you know, just chill by me. So while she's chilling with me, they're still trying to hit on the cousin, I'm pretty sure, and trying to make Jazz's cop some bud or whatever the fuck. So as they're doing that, again, like I said, we were ready to leave. We were getting on our way to leave. So we're starting to get up, get our shit together, and my friend Savion leaves. And he starts to go outside of the booth and come around to get out the hookah lounge or whatever the fuck. So right when he comes out the booth, he gets pushed by like one of the guys that were hanging out next to the DJ booth. And while he's trying to leave, he gets like kind of like shouldered and pushed into the DJ booth. So right when I see that, I tell him to come like back around the booth, because if something happens, we can't do anything if you're outside of the booth. Like, you're gonna get jumped out the booth if anything. So I told him to come back into the booth, because then we're all whatever, right? So he comes back into the booth, he sits down. He sits down and like basically he's sitting like this, and under his breath, he's like, I hate when niggas are drunk, or I hate when niggas act drunk, stupid drunk, whatever the fuck he said. He just said it under his breath. So there's no way dude outside of the booth heard him, right? Dude outside of the booth hears him something, doesn't even hear him. He just goes, what'd you say? Or whatever the fuck. And he's not saying nothing because he's just chilling. He just got his head down. He's annoyed or whatever the fuck. He's tight. So he doesn't say shit. So the dude is like, what the fuck you say? And I screamed to the dude, not scream, but I'm like, he didn't fucking say anything. So when he said that, he looked at me and he said, shut the fuck up. Once he said shut the fuck up to me, I was highly confused, because who the fuck are you? You pull up on our booth trying to talk to us and the girls that we with, and you telling me to shut the fuck up? So I told him, shut the fuck up. Right when I said that, I don't know what the fuck it was. Dude, I guess, got tight. He comes and he tries to get through around to get inside of the booth, right? This dude, he's sitting there and he's bodying everybody he's trying to push past. Like, he's trying to get into the booth, and there's people, obviously, hookah lounge still going on. People still chilling with the hookah, whatever. He's pushing past everybody. Nobody can hold this nigga down. Not that they're like holding him, trying to make sure they don't get, like, you know, they're random. They don't fucking, not gonna get involved. But like, nobody can like just stay in this nigga's way. He's just pushing through everybody. He comes through and starts walking towards me. So the first thing, take tips. Fight or flight is what you're gonna get in these situations, right? This dude starts to pull up on me. So my fight or flight, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna just fight him? And am I gonna let him hit me? What's going on? So as he's walking up to me, I just decide that I'm not gonna let him do anything. I'm gonna just take the first initiative. So right when he pulls up to me, I push him and then I punch him in the face, right? Right when I punch him in the face, that's basically when like a brawl starts, right? So I punch him in the face. Me and him are fighting for a second. And my friend Jazz, that was getting like other nigga was trying to cop or make him cop, whatever the fuck the case may be. Jazz all the time would say that he's good at fighting, this and that, right? And not that we don't believe him, but like we've never seen him in a fight, so we don't know how well he does in a fight or whatever. But he always brags that he's good in a fight. Nobody ever believed him, whatever, because we never seen it. Well, we had to believe him, because out of nowhere, right, I'm fighting this nigga. Jazz jumps up and grabs him by the fucking neck and like drags this nigga down. And drags him down to the seat. And Jazz is sitting in the like booth or whatever the fuck with the nigga in a chokehold just like this, head up and everything. And I'm just above him starting punching him in the fucking face, right? So me and Jazz are fighting this one dude basically. I don't even know what happened to the dude that Jazz was talking to. Maybe he was outside the booth or some shit like that. Me and Jazz are fighting this dude. Now I look over to my left and basically like right here to me fighting this dude is Juliana just standing there and like dumbstruck or whatever. And I get, you know, because everything just kind of unfolded mad quick. So she's just sitting there and she doesn't know what to do. So I'm fucking punching this nigga and I scream at her with like too much aggression because I'm like obviously fighting. And I scream at her and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. But then I go back to fighting this nigga. So then she does, but I don't know what she does. She jumps up over the booth or gets out of the way or whatever the case may be. She's out and about doing her thing. Apparently, my other friend Savion was fighting, getting like hit or with a hookah. No, I don't even know. My other friend Savion was outside of the booth fighting or getting fought or whatever the fuck. I don't know what was going on. Juliana knows. Whatever, I was too busy fighting, but apparently he got his ass whooped outside the booth or some shit like that. While that was happening, me and my friend Jazz, some dude, while I'm punching this nigga above him, and Jazz has him in a headlock, some dude like Houdini pops up behind me and just grabs me off of him and like throws me off of like his friend or whatever the fuck. So Jazz is now with the dude that we were fighting basically, and I'm with this new Houdini dude. And Mr. Houdini's out here, we're fighting, he's punching me in the face, I'm punching him in the face. He got me in a chokehold and I don't know how I even got out. I think either he was too loose or I don't know, some shit where I just kind of like tried to like shake him off and like then we were just standing in front of each other. And when we were standing in front of each other after he got me in a chokehold, he was like, all right, stop right now or I'm gonna fucking shoot you. And when he said that, in the hood and where we were raised, people don't usually just start like, oh, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, they don't just say, I'm gonna start loading up my gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna just whip that shit out. They're gonna have the Glock right in your face. Like, just keep playing, my nigga. That's usually how it goes. So basically, in my experience, I've never run up on nobody and they're gonna tell me like, I'm gonna shoot you if you keep going. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's ready to shoot you and they're about that life, they're just gonna shoot you or they're just gonna whip that shit out. So basically when he said that, I already kind of knew that maybe he wasn't about it or he wasn't gonna really whip nothing out or whatever. So he said like, I'm gonna shoot you if you keep going. And I was like, oh, fucking shoot me then. I'm not no big ass boss. You see my skinniness or whatever the fuck. But like, I was like, shoot me then, fuck it. I don't know. I guess I just kind of like assumed nothing was really gonna happen because of like the vibe I was getting. But I was like, shoot me then, nigga, like, let's get it. He didn't shoot me, so I just fucking jumped on him and like started punching him, because why not? If you're not gonna shoot me, then what the fuck did he stop fighting for? So basically, my friend Savion is dealing with, I don't know, 1 or 2 or something. I don't know what's going on with my friend Savion out the booth, but now he's fighting some niggas by himself, whatever the case, because he left the booth. Me and my friend Jazz are fighting that nigga that Jazz is fighting, the dude I'm fighting, and I think there might have been a third nigga that was pulling up like towards the end. So me and Jazz are fighting like 2, 3 niggas. My friend is doing whatever he's doing. Juliana and her cousin are jumping off and running out the store, whatever the fuck. So apparently the way it kind of ended was that Savion ran out the hookah lounge. And when he ran out the hookah lounge, apparently all of them started chasing him type shit. So when that happened, me and Jazz, like I said, were fighting this nigga or these niggas in the booth, and then they all just kind of got up and started running out the booth or whatever, and like running out the hookah lounge. So when that happened, I guess they were all chasing him. And after that, the owner just came to us and brought us to the back. We're like, we got blood or whatever from fighting. Then we leave, and once we leave the hookah lounge, Juliana tells me like what happened with Savion and with herself and everybody that ran out or whatever the fuck. And apparently there was niggas, like the niggas that was fighting us, they was looking for us or some shit like that. And they was trying to shoot, I don't know exactly whatever the fuck was going on or whatever, but after basically the brawl in the hookah lounge fight, they were just trying to look for us or some shit like that. So basically we just went and left and went to her cousin's house basically, and was just waiting there for like our Uber and shit like that. And it was just kind of like a spontaneous ass brawl that went down, because we were all chilling at the hookah lounge, just smoking, dancing, whatever the case may be, and these niggas just popped up like some final boss out of the fucking back room. All of them just not run up, but they come up to just talk to us, and then it just turns into a brawl because I guess they're drunk, they talking shit, whatever the case may be. They're just not really like coherent or cohesive enough to not fight. So I guess they just pulled up on us. They thought me, Jazzes, and Savion were like, you know, we're in high school, we're skinny, we're small, whatever the case may be. Like I said, they were, not to be racist, but if I'm gonna throw a profile out there, they were 3-4 like black, tall, 30, like they looked like they were in their 30s or some shit like that. Like I guess they thought we were easy to fight. So I guess they were just really easy to start a problem with us. And then once they started a problem with us, it turned into a brawl, and we kind of whipped their ass and sent them on their fucking way. Like, I don't know who the fuck they was. If you're watching this, whatever, man, like, I don't know, but basically that's what happened. Like, I don't know exactly what happened with Savion. My best description of what I've been told is that when he got taken out of the booth, or when he left the booth by himself, because I think he like just walked around the booth or whatever, when me and Jazz were fighting and he left the booth, apparently he was getting like stomped on by some dude that was fighting him or whatever the fuck, and then he was getting stomped on, and then like Juliana was trying to like help him, and while she's trying to help him, the dude is still stomping this nigga out while he's talking to Juliana like, I'm not gonna hurt you, baby girl, I'm just trying to fight your friend or whatever. Like, he's literally trying to have a conversation with Juliana while he's stomping out my friend. And then like, I don't know, for me personally, I would have just like picked up a hookah and just like tossed it on that nigga, or fucking hit him with it. I don't know. Like, took it off my book bag, because apparently he's getting dragged by his book bag. I don't know exactly what was happening with those fights, but basically we just got into a whole big ass brawl, and to me it was lit. I like to fight. I got mad fighting stories. If y'all want to hear it, let me know, write it in the comments, whatever the case may be. But I love to fight, so to me personally, that shit was super lit. Obviously it would have been worse if we would have got like really fucked up or shot or some crazy shit, but that was my hookah lounge experience, getting into a brawl. If y'all want more details or not, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, all that shit. Talk to you guys in the next one. I don't remember the name of the fucking hookah lounge or the club, but after that brawl, even though it was not our fucking fault, everybody saw that they came at us. I wish somebody would have had like a video or some shit like that. But the fucking owners banned us. Like, they banned me and my friends from the fucking hookah lounge, but we didn't even start the fight. We didn't do, like, all we did was just like react to the, like, what they were doing to us, and then happened to get into a fucking brawl. Like, it was not our fault, and somehow we still got banned. Fuck y'all. That shit closed down anyway, so fuck y'all for not even trying to, you know, help us, or I don't know, fucking give us free hookah, I don't know, some shit. Like, they just fucking banned us for some reason. It wasn't even our goddamn fault, but fuck that hookah lounge. That's why it closed down.